Yeah, my husband was there, he was touching my hand, and then when he came out, I saw light. Which kind of light? I don't know, but these lights sometimes comes to me and touches me like the smell of rosemary, smell of fresh figs, and you think I'm crazy, and maybe the smell of my most beautiful kiss. And then when he came, the baby, when I had 2 kids after and 1 before, and all these kids, they were but Guido didn't. When he came out, as if he was looking for something. I know, he was full of blood and all this, but he didn't cry, like as if he was searching for something. And I never forget, when he didn't notice this, what he was searching, his face was so sad. I felt it, because mother feels. And I started to kiss him, and he looked at me, and I swear to God, I heard, "Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Thank you." And I forgot about that. But then, maybe 7 months after, when he started to crawl, the kids, they crawl. But he was crawling, and he was as if he was looking for something. Even if it was in my room with a Persian carpet, or even if it was in our garden, he was always looking through the garden, to the grass. And when he started to walk, he would walk, and then he would stop, and he would look at the right and the left, as if he's looking for something. And the mother always is with the child, so I was looking at, I would tell him, "Guido, what are you looking for? What are you looking for?" But he looked at me. He doesn't speak, but I would feel, "Mama, how do you don't know?" And the time was passing, tick tock. So he went to the school. I had a problem, because he wasn't able to speak, but his tests, they were brilliant. He was above everybody. The director called me, and I was afraid, I thought maybe they will kick him out. But the director said, "He's the most brilliant man. He knows physics, biology, geography, which is even sometimes more than our teacher. We are really embarrassed." But the director said sometimes he stops. And he goes in front of the 30 pupils, and he's searching for something. And then he's so deep in that all the kids, they come as if they follow his thoughts, and they look. And when we asked them what they look, they said same what the Guido was looking. But what is it? Melanie, are you there? Yes. So, I don't know what to do. Because now, since you know what happened in our place. Yes, all these newspaper and television and the most eminent scientists, they came. How many? Yeah, just 5 miles from our house. But Guido, he's changed. You should see his eyes. They are filled with this brightness, with the lightness. I said, what, Guido, what? And he starts to cry. It's like, Mama, why you don't understand me? And I just hug him and I just cry together with him. And I said, no, my son. And then he looks at me and then sometimes I hear, Mama, you will understand. Very, very, very soon you will understand. And about the same time, all newspapers, all televisions in the world, they spoke about this moment. Because like 6 months, the Chinese, they invented this device. Anywhere in the world, you put this device and they will tell you, doesn't matter how deep, they will tell you how old this is. Peace, because this device can read the frequency and it can bring the age of this frequency. And after that, the American discovered the same system, Russians, Germans, Scandinavians, French, Russians. You know, before, they believed that our Earth is 5 billion years old, that the first life came after 500 million years, you know, a little small amoeba that was one cell organism, and then from that was the path of evolution, right? Yes. But this was astonished. First Chinese device, they found something just 5 miles from the house of Guido and his mother and his family. Something, are you ready? That it's old 3 billion years. This frequency was intelligent because this IE device was so confused, and all the world of anthropologists, geologists, archaeologists, they were confused. How is possible 3 billion years ago something was invented that was so intelligent? So they came there and they started to dig. And after 2 months, they were digging, and these devices, they said it's about 450 meters in the earth. But since still after 150 meters, they realized it is so bright, because you know, such strong the light was coming that you know, you couldn't watch. Actually, you could only watch with the closed eyes. And then finally, when they came to 450 meters below, if you would watch like more than 5 seconds, it will burn your eyes. It is similar as you watch, you know, when the sun covers the moon and moon covers the sun, you know. So it was really big danger that you will be going blind. So after maybe 6 months, they discovered some kind of the lenses, and you could watch, and then if you approach, you would see. It's amazing. The shine is as pure as the purest gold, as bright as the most amazing light of the diamond. So finally, they dig everything, and they were so confused because it was like, it was as little as a marble. Do you know that before the kids, they used to play marble? And it was there. In the middle of these 450 meters. It was shining so beautifully, so filled with the love, like it was almost if you were really artist, if you were a man with a soul, you would never touch it, you would just approach and you would admire it. But you know, the curiosity of the man, they want to know more and more and more. And there was the Chinese anthropologist. He was the strongest and the most beautiful body. He was more than 2 meters and he was like the champion of bodybuilding of China, and he was like as strong as a monkey. So he said, can I have the honor to take this amazing thing? They said yes. So he went there, you know, and you should see his muscles. He was like built as, you know, remember Steve Reeves before. So he went there, he said, wow, what is this? He used all his muscle. And then it was another American black, he started to say, nothing. And all of them, they started. Couldn't move. They all fall now. So there, you know, there were these bulldozer which made these big holes. So they brought bulldozer, and they said, okay, bulldozer will take it. And so bulldozer was like, pum, just fell apart, as it's made of the glass. What is this? You know, the Chinese, they discovered, it was a big secret, like no one ever seen. It's a crane. The crane, they said, they found this levitation, you know, probably all pyramids and all these amazing monolites in the world were made by this, because they knew the system of levitation. So Chinese scientists, they were lecturing, they know the secret, so they prove that this little crane, not so big, can take the even 1,000 tons with this new system. So they said now they will show us. So, you know, the old president of China, everybody came. It took like 1 month that this crane came, you know, because Chinese were very proud and they were testing before, and then finally when it proved that it can go 1,000 tons, just like this. So they came there. So this crane went under it, and the Chinese said, now you will see what is China. And it just, it was destroyed as it's off the paper. So they look at this. They tried everything, but it didn't move, even 1 millimeter. So NATO commander came. He said, look, we have these, the most powerful rockets. We shall move for sure. You know, so they were consulting. No, yes, no, maybe it's dangerous for the city. Yeah, but we shall make barricade and everything will be done. So they did a huge barricade and these. So finally, you know, 3, 2, 1, move! Whole city was shaking as it was earthquake, you know, like it was like big smoke, like it was like all the materials around this little marble went up and down, and then after maybe 10 minutes everything calmed down. And they looked, this little marble was there, shining even more beautifully, like just standing, hey, you humans, what are you doing? But the Chinese said we have these amazing laser rockets. Let's do that. So they built again same barricade and this, and they were like, they were just measuring, and it's there. 3, 2, 1, boom. They brought this microscope and they looked, and not even the small stretch, nothing. This amazing material was joking with them. And then the Russian, they have these rockets that are faster than the speed of a light. They did the same. Puff, even destroyed barricade, destroyed maybe a couple of houses there. It was disaster. Like even 2 people died in that, like maybe 5 kilometers building. But everything went calm. They approached this little marble. This light was waving. Hey, you stupid humans.